Hello and welcome to Monday's Pilates class. It's lovely to have you here. Today we've got my rescue dog Boo in the house. I'm taking a little risk having her here as it is live, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to be doing our 30 minutes of resistance band Pilates. And then after that, I will come back and chat to you. So if you've got any questions at all, please do put them on the live chat and I will answer them afterwards. All right. Just to let you know, I've got a bit of a cold, so I may need to cough occasionally, but I will cover my microphone when I do. Okay, let's get started. So taking your flexi band, we're going to start standing. We're just going to work with the shoulders first. So let's have those feet hip width apart. Let's take our band, and the first thing we're going to do is have palms up, band here like so, and you're going to bring the band in towards you, elbows on your waist, palms up, and then we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're just going to take our arms out to the side or our hands out to the side, elbows stay connected to your waistline. So we're going to pull out and back. So it's really nice for the shoulders. Out and back, out and back. Good. Out and back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring the band down. Now take your hands a lot wider. Okay, we're going to loosen up the shoulders. If you've got any issues with your shoulders, then please go slowly with this one. All right, so we're going to breathe in, we're going to lift the arms up, we're going to breathe out, we're going to take the arms back as far as your shoulders will allow. If you can go all the way back, then do. Then you're going to breathe in, bring the arms up and over and back down. So you're going to lift up. This is lovely for really loosening up the shoulders, stretching everything out in the chest there. So we're going up and back, up and over, up and back. One more, up and over. Now I want you to go into a knee bend position. So it's like a small squat, but we're going to do it Pilates style. So I want a nice straight back. I want those heels down. Okay, and I want you to bring your arms up so the band is directly in front of your chest. Shoulders drawing down. Now, as you take a breath out, you're going to pull the band apart. So you're going to exhale, open, inhale, come back. Let's try and control it. So the beauty of the resistance band is you're working the muscles in both movements. So we're working as we go this way, but we're working other muscles as we control the eccentric movement back. So we're going out and back, out and back, out and back. One more, out and back. Very good. Okay, so you're going to take the end of the band now and you're going to place it on your side like this, and you're going to put one foot on top, and then you're just going to realign those feet. Okay, and you're going to take the band in the opposite hand. All right, and from here we're going to bring our hand from here diagonally up to here. So we're going to come down and reach up. So obviously this is upper body work. Down, reach up, down and up. So make sure you keep the shoulder down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to hold it here, put this hand on the hip, try and keep these hips level and try and reach up and back. So you're doing a little rotation and then come back. We're just going to do 3. Reach up and back. 2. Good. Oh, I've got a click in my spine then. One more. 3 and back. Now bend your knees and bring the band down in front of you. So we've not done this before, but I call this my unwinding the spine move. So if you think of your spine like this band, and if you spend too long just constantly going in the same direction, it ends up like this, all twisted. Okay, so we're going to try and unwind. Now, the way we're going to do that is I want you to imagine those old-fashioned cars. Do you remember you used to have to crank up the front of the car to get it going? So think of that movement, okay? But we're going to add some tension into the band. So we've got a nice deep knee bend. We're pulling up a little, so we've got a bit of resistance, and we're going to start to do circles. Okay, so start off small so you get the feel of it, and then start to move your body with it. So now we're getting a little bit of rotation in the spine. Now see if you can make the movement bigger and bigger and bigger. Really feel that resistance. That's it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Let's go the other way. So we're starting small circles. Okay, and then start to add the movement of the body, feeling a bit more resistance as you get that bigger and bigger circle. Let's go big. Bigger still. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. That's working all of your spine. So now let's go to the other side. So switching over, band is on the outside of the leg to start with. Okay, then you're going to put one foot on it, bring it in, realign those toes. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to take the arms straight up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it up. Let's do a little lift and turn. That's it. And come back. So think of the ribs lifting, especially on this side, and then you're trying to rotate and reach higher. And back. One more. And back. Now bring it back in front of you. Let's have a little bit of resistance and let's do our circles again. Now this time with that circle, you're going to try and keep your hips still. So we're not moving like this at the hips. They're staying still, but we're trying to do more with our upper body. All right, so go as big as you can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. So we're going to do 4 small. Okay, now let's go big. Try and keep your hips as still as you can. So we're emphasizing a bit more movement in our thoracic spine. Last one. Well done, and down. Very good. Okay, so let's come down onto the floor. We're going to go into pelvic curls. So lie straight down. Take your band and place it right across your hip bones. Find those hip bones. Okay, bring your feet in. And then you're going to put the band between your thumb and forefinger. And you're going to reach your hands out and place your hands flat on the floor. So the band is in the crease of the hip. You're going to take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're just going to tilt back. And then you're going to inhale to come to neutral. You're going to exhale, tilt, pressing the lower back into the mat. Inhale, neutral. 2 more. Tilt. And back. And tilt. Now hold that tilt. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Now start to peel up. So you're pushing into the band. This is really going to work your glutes. Push as high as you can into that band. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Slowly come down. Now try and come down through that spine. It's not just a lift and lower. It's an articulation of your spine. So you're tipping the pelvis towards you. As you start to lift, you've got to press down with those hands. So your arms are getting a lot of work as well. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down through the spine. Good. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt and roll up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. So soften through the chest. Slowly coming down. One vertebra after the other. 2 to go. We're going to stay up on the last one. So we're going to tilt and start to roll that spine up off the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming back down. And last one, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Rolling up. Now stay up. 10 little pulses pushing up into the band for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly coming all the way down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do the chest lift. And I want to show you today a really fantastic way to do this. If you're someone that does ab work and is always feeling strain in your neck, this is a great option. So you take your band as flat as possible and you place it at the bottom of your skull. So if you have a ponytail like me, it's underneath the ponytail. Okay, you bring your elbows in a little. Hopefully you can still see my face. And I want you to think of pulling the head up with the hands. This will take the tension and strain out of your neck. So it's a little nod of the chin and you're going to lift up. And once you're here, there's lots of wonderful things you can do. All right, so here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the belly in, stabilize the pelvis, lifting up, supporting your head. Now see if you can lift a little more, not pulling on your head, but really drawing in deeper on the core. Inhale there and exhale to lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale to lift. Inhale and exhale to lower down. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale and exhale to lower down. Now we're going to add rotation. So take a breath in, nod your chin, exhale, lift up, supporting that head. Take a breath in and now exhale and just rotate to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale, back to center and to your right. And center, come a little higher, left and center, right and center and left and center. Take a deep breath in and exhale, come down. Now hold on to your band, take it out from under your head, holding on to it still. I want you to make the shape of 2 L's or 2 right angles with your arms. You're still holding on to your band. I want you to press your ribs down and try and bring them together across your fronts. And you see how I flattened out there. And now we're going to bring the legs up to a tabletop position. So the idea is shins are parallel to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to do our spine twist. So arms are not moving. We're going to inhale, knees to the right, exhale back to center. Inhale, knees to the left. Exhale back to center. Again, inhale over and exhale up. Inhale over and exhale up. Try and go a little further. Inhale over. Exhale up and inhale over. Exhale up. Well done. Now leave the legs there. Take your band and put it underneath you. Okay, so I'm giving you some variations today on traditional Pilates exercises. So the band is underneath you. And I want you to just get the feeling of what's happening and why we're using the band. So you're just going to take those legs away. Can you feel if you press into the band, that's really firing up your hamstrings especially. You're also getting a little bit of work with the glutes. So we're going to do our 100 prep like this. And what I recommend is you take the band, you turn your palms towards you, and you have your elbows bent. So now we're going to get bicep work as well. So we're going to try and keep our arms completely still. Take a breath in, exhale. You're going to lift the head and chest and press the legs into the band. At the same time, pulling the belly in. Inhale, come back. Now, if it gets uncomfortable, just flatten out the band, okay? Because it can get a little bit uncomfortable sometimes for people. So take a breath in, exhale up. Inhale down. Tighten it if you want to work harder. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. And exhale up. And inhale back. Well done. So you're going to take the band out, place the feet down. We're going to have some fun now. We're going to put the band around the right foot up in the air, and you want to think of your heel staying above your hip with this exercise, okay? And we're going to add some things as we go along. So you've got your one hand on each end of the band, elbows down on the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend the knee, but try and keep the foot in that same alignment. Okay, so we're trying to keep the heel above the hip, knee bends. And then you're going to exhale, push up into the band. You're trying to feel this in your hamstring and your glute, and that area right between the top of your hamstring and the bottom of your bottom, literally there. Okay, so I'm going to make mine a little tighter so I can feel it a bit more. So we're going to bend, push up, bend, push up, bend, push up. That's it. Bend, push up, bend, push up, and bend, push up. Now think of pushing the foot away from you into the band. Nod your chin, lift your head. We're going to try and roll up now. So push into the band, pull the abdominals in, and bring yourself up to sitting. Okay, 3 little pulls on the band. We're going to pull back for 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath in, exhale, come back down. Let's try that again. So we're going to do 3 this time. It's going to bend, push up, bend, push up, bend, push up. Nod the chin, head forward, lift up. So it's like a little teaser. Pull back for 1, 2, 3, roll back down. 3rd time. Bend, push up, bend, push up, bend, push up, tip the head, come forward, lifting up. Well done. Deep breath in, exhale, come back down. Let's try that on the other side. Okay, so same idea. We're going to do 8 first of all of the first part of the exercise. So that's keeping the ankle above the hip as much as you're able, pushing up into the band, trying to find the feeling right here between your hamstring and your glute. Okay, if you're not feeling it, then tighten the band. That's it. And push up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now push into the band with that foot. Keep the legs straight. Lift the head and chest. Come up into your little teaser. Pull back for 3, 2, 1. Tuck in and roll back down. So now we're going to do 3 movements. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin, rolling up. Pull back for 3, 2, 1. Tucking in, coming under, and back again. Bend and straighten for 2, for 3. Tuck the chin, roll up, come back for 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, Exhale, coming all the way down. Now I want you to switch back to the first side. Okay, so this time we're going to do 3 and we're going to add something else. Okay, so 3 bends of the knee. 3, 2, 1. Now, challenge is to pick your foot off the ground this time. You don't have to do this, and try and do your teaser this way. So you're going to lift your head, you're going to push forward, you're going to try and bring yourself up to a little balance. Pull back for 3, 2, 1, and roll back down. Place the foot down. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Pick the foot up, lift the head and chest, looking forward and rolling up into a teaser for 3, 2, 1, and roll that down. Place the foot down. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Pick the foot up and roll it up. Pull back for 3, 2, 1. We're going to try and do a little roll now. So draw the tummy in, rolling back. And up and hold. Rolling back. And up and hold. And rolling back. And up and hold. And then come all the way back down. And let's change legs. So let's do that sequence now on the other side. You ready? Here we go. We're going 3, 2, 1. Lift the foot up, opposite foot off the floor. Tuck your chin, lift your head, chest, and come up into your teaser balance. Pull back the arms. 3, 2, 1. Tuck under. Come back down, place the foot down. Back to the hamstrings for 3, 2, 1. Lift that foot up, tuck the chin, lift the head, rolling up. So it's a teaser up, pull back for 3, 2, 1. And tuck under and come down. Place the foot down, third and final time for 3, 2, 1. Picking the foot up, tuck, lifting up into your teaser. Pull back for 3, for 2, for 1. Now let's do 3 little rolls. Are you ready? Tucking under, roll back for 1. Up and hold for 2. Up and hold for 3. Up and hold, and then coming all the way back down. Well done. Fabulous. Okay, so you're going to come up now, and we're going to go into a little bit of side works and realize time is ticking along, isn't it? So we're going to have you kneeling up, one leg out to the side, and then with your band, you're going to take one end, you're going to place it more or less in line with this knee, okay, and the hand there. So if you think of where you need to be stable with your hand, you want your band essentially underneath it. So if you want to do it that way, you can test that way. Put the band there. Come into a side bend, so make sure you're not rounding forward. Once you've got the band in position, you can then get your alignment correct on your body. Take the other end of the band and then take it behind your head. Okay? So now really lengthen out through your body. So working on the side, we're going to start with little tricep movements. So you're going to bend and straighten. Again, if it's too light, you just take your hands lower down the band. Too heavy, arms further apart. So that's 3. Now we're going to lift the leg for 1, 2, 3. Again, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now lift the leg for 1, 2, 3. Flex the foot, stay there, bring the foot forward, point the toes, take it back. That's 1. Bring it forward. Point the toes, take it back. That's 2. And bring it forward. Point the toes, take it back. That's 3. And then stay there. 3 more triceps. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take the leg down. Bring the arm around. Let's go do that on the other side. So over to the other side. Get yourself in position. Take as much time as you need setting up. And then bring the band around behind you as much as you're aware. Get yourself into that nice side position. Okay, and then from there, triceps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Stay there. Lift the leg for 1, 2, 3. Triceps for 1, 2, 3. Leg for 1, 2, 3. Now hold it there. Triceps for 1, 2, 3. Let's do the leg again for 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Flex the foot. Go forward. Point as you go back. Go forward. Point as you go back. One more. Forward. Point as you go back. Hold it there. Triceps for 1, the 2, the 3. Well done. Leg down, arm down, turning around. We're going to do a little exercise for the back before we finish. And I just want to get your band in the right position. So place it as flat as you're able across the bottom of your shoulder blades. And then you've got one end of the band in each hand. You're going to place your hands down and then bring yourself into a kneeling position. All right, we're going to start with a little cat stretch. So draw the tummy muscles in. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. And as you do, try and really push your back into that band. So you're really flexing that spine. Inhale, exhale, back the other way. Reaching out, deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back, one more deep breath in. And exhale, tucking under. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back. Well done. Now come down onto the floor. Keeping the band across your back. You might want to take your arms a little wider. Okay, and I would say go a little closer towards your body with the hands on the band, so further away from the ends. We just want to get a little bit of resistance because we're going to be moving up. You want to kind of pull the band up so it's under your armpits to start with because it will move as you lift. Feet slightly apart. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, think of really lengthening through the crown of the head, bringing the shoulders up. You're onto your elbows. A little bit of tricep work again, and you're going to press up. Now push into that band. Try and really extend. You might find it starts to roll down. That's fine. But what we're trying to do is really feel that movement, that resistance. Then take a breath in, breathing out. Elbows down first and all the way down. Deep breath in. Exhale. So think of lengthening through the neck. Think of the energy really shooting out the crown of the head. Lifting up, feeling that resistance. Now try and push against it into that band. Finding a nice thoracic extension especially. Okay, be careful you don't throw that chin up. We don't want any creases in the back of the neck. Deep breath in and exhale to come down. Last one, deep breath in. Exhale, lengthening out. That's it, lifting up, lifting up, lifting up. Holding it here. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and breathing out. Slowly coming all the way down. Keep hold of your band. Bring your feet together and reach your arms behind you. Circle your hands once around the band and hang on to the band. Okay, now bend your elbows. Bring the band up onto your waistband. Let your elbows drop down. So, double leg stretch. You're going to do 3 movements of the legs. So we're going to bend the knees for 1, for 2, for 3. We're going to reach the legs out and try and keep them off the floor. So really squeeze the bottom. At the same time, lengthen through the arms, lift the head and chest, and now try and draw the band apart. And as you do, try and lift a little more. Bend the knees, come in, elbows down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lift, trying to pull that band apart, opening up through the collarbones. And down. One more. 1, 2, 3. Lift, extend, extend, extend. That's it. Now hold it down. Try and pull the band apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come all the way down. Now unwind those hands. Just pop your band off to one side. Hands under your shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale. You're going to come on up into your kneeling position. You're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to take a breath in. You're going to breathe out, lifting up, and then pushing the weight back. Okay, lower those heels. That's it, good. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees and straighten your knees. Bend your knees and straighten your knees. One more bend. Straighten as much as you're able. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the tummy in and slowly unravel that spine all the way up to standing. And that is your session for today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Do press the like button if you did, and please do leave a comment below. That really does help me. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to come onto the chat. If you've got any questions, pop them on the chat for me now. Be on the chat for the next 5-10 minutes. And if you need to go, we'll have a wonderful day. And I'll see you same time next week. Take care and bye for now. Well done, everyone. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can still see me because the light is dropping here. It's so nice to still have daylight, though, this time of day in the UK. Really wonderful. So let me know what you thought. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to whiz through the chat. I just want to get your kind of feedback for today's session because we haven't done one of these for a while, have we? So it's always good to see what everybody thinks. Daisy, hello Daisy. Nice to see you. Daisy says that was so much fun. Sangeeta says totally refreshing. Thanks for this. You're very, very welcome. Sangeeta saying, was wondering if Rachel will consider a family workout that includes everyone. Thanks and many blessings to keep us flexible. Well, a family workout would be great. Do you mean children, grandchildren? What kind of ages? Let me know. And yes, I'd be happy to do one of those. We did have someone here on, Helen, who's a regular Friday person. She's over in Tasmania, and she's been doing the sessions with her grandchildren, which has been lovely to know. So it's been great to get that feedback. So I'm going to whiz to the top of the chat. I'm just going to check that you can still see me okay, because it does look a little bit dark now. So I'm just going to bring the exposure up just a little so you can see me all right. Okay. There we go. I'm back. Sorry, I'm on my own in the studio, so I'm just trying to work it out as I go along. Okay, so thank you very much, Mary Margaret Seagrace, for your donation. That's very kind of you. Hello to June. Says, still at my event with hubby. Definitely won't be home in time, but I'm going to save this for another day. Thanks for letting us know, June. I hope you are well. Cheryl from Virginia. Hi, Cheryl. Lovely to see you here. And happy Monday to you. And as you can see, Boo's still fast asleep. I think she's enjoyed this session. She's very relaxed. She's been at the doggy daycare for 3 days because we've been away. And I think she's just spent 3 days playing with lots of dogs and she's worn herself out. So there we go. Carol Rhodes. Hello, Carol. Carol says, greetings from Fort Worth in Texas, USA. Thank you for the band class. I'm looking forward to it, even with sore muscles from running a half marathon yesterday in California. Hubby does fulls. Oh, that's wonderful. Well done, Carol. Big congratulations to you doing a marathon. Well, hopefully this will really have helped those sore muscles because we did lots of stretching as well, strength and flexibility work. Always good for recovery when you've done a big workout. So well done to you. Susan Pinto, yes, go Carol. Lovely to hear from you, Sue. Isn't it wonderful? Carol did that. It's really brilliant. Lovely. Cheryl from Virginia says hello to you, Boo. Says hello. She's saying hello. Good girl. You want to come up? Do you want to come up? Come on then. That's it. You come and sit with me while we talk to everybody. Rona Stevens, thank you very much for your donation, Rona. Much appreciated. All good. As it's good to be here. SW, thank you very much for your donation. That's very, very kind. Suda Pinto says, great session. Oops, don't lick my face. Great session. Balance issues make sideways one arm poses challenging. Thanks for giving time to adjust as needed. That's fine, Sue. I do try when I'm doing these live broadcasts to kind of build in that time for you to be able to adjust yourselves. And this goes for everybody. You know, when you're doing your Pilates practice, don't be afraid to take a bit more time and miss 1 or 2 repetitions if it means you're getting yourself into the correct posture, the correct placement, because the alignment is so key to working those muscles correctly. Okay, so that's good to hear, Sue. Well done indeed. Okay, Sangeeta, you're saying anyone you'd like to share with would be great. Good to know. Carol Harris, hello. Carol DC Harris, hello to you. Says, thank you for the workout. Today is 66-year-old body needed it. I'm going to try to be more consistent to join you. Do you do a warm-up before you start your session? So this is a great question. I personally do a warm-up because I'm teaching, but I incorporate the warm-up into the session. So all the stuff that we did standing today with those kind of, all those kind of circular movements, that was all to kind of warm your spine up for what was happening later on the mat, okay? So great question. Linda, oops, okay, boo-boo, you're gonna sit there, sweetie. Linda, sorry, it's a bit dark and I'm trying to see my computer. Linda Shevchuk, hello Linda, says, thank you, my first time joining live. Boy, do I need practice with floor routines. Ah, bless you. Well, you know what? There's plenty of those on the channel, Linda. So feel free to dip in whenever you want. If you're not sure what to do, I do a weekly playlist. So it's just a reminder for everyone. My playlist went up on Saturday. That's 7 videos that for you to choose from to do this week. Or if you prefer, you can do all 7. As you know, I'm live on Monday and live on Friday anyway. My 7 workouts include the 2 lives from the week before. So if you miss them for any reason, or you want to do them again, they're in there too. But I highly recommend a playlist if you're not sure. And if you want to get back to basics, then go to my beginners playlist and you'll find everything there is beginner level. And I recommend everyone do that every now and then, because no matter what level you are, going back to basics is always a nice reminder of the technique and a good refresher. So lovely to have you, Linda. I do hope you'll join me again. Susan Mitchell, hello to you, Susan. And Susan says, fab band workout, Rachel. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hello to Stephanie Langton, says that was so much fun. Really glad you enjoyed it. That's super. Thank you, Stephanie. Suda Pinto says, quick question. When one leg up, other bent, and we pull band towards it, should we feel in bicep or triceps? Let me think this. When one leg up, other bent, and we pull band towards us, you should feel it. Well, with a resistance band, that's a great question. The resistance is going in both directions. So as you're pulling it this way, you will feel it. As you can see, watch what happens in my arm. So as you go this way, you can see it becomes bicep. But as you resist and go back, you're also working the tricep as well. Okay, because when you go this way, this muscle contracts and this one lengthens. When you go that way, it's the opposite. So that's why Pilates is very good for sort of streamlining and creating longer, leaner muscles, because you work eccentrically and concentrically. So this is an eccentric move of the biceps, and that's a concentric move. Sorry, what am I saying? This is a concentric move, and this is an eccentric. So you're contracting and extending, okay? So yes, so that's your answer. It does both. And then if you're going this way, Sue, that's very much a bicep, opening out very much the tricep. Carol Rose says, I'm trying to buy a sticker. I need to update my payment info. Sorry. Don't worry. I can see Kerwin has helped you there. So thank you, Kerwin, for that. Louise Rogers. Hi, Louise. Louise says, thanks, Rachel. Thank you very much. Janet Lowland says, enjoyed that, love the band workouts, but I think I need a new one. Mine has got a bit sticky and dusty. I had to keep unsticking it. Got there in the end. Lovely to see Boo with you. Yes. Little Boo, you can see she's very sleepy today. Yeah, I would get a new band, Janet. I've just got, my bands are new as well. They don't last very often. They tend to deteriorate with heat and with daylight, and they never last that long anyway. So I always think it's good to get a fresh one, because you get that nice springy resistance back as well. Thank you very much for your donation, Janet. That's very kind of you. Oh, thank you, Boo. Nice little wash from my ear. Thank you. Cheryl from Virginia says, advice. I found that I tense up when I do a challenging move or your cardio session for fear that I will hurt myself. Have never hurt myself, but the tenseness keeps me from doing the move well. This is a really good question. And Cheryl, thank you very much for that. It's very common for people to tense up in, in apprehension of what an exercise is going to do in their body, or maybe there's a fear of something in their body or your balance or something, thinking, oh no, I don't know if I can do this. So my recommendation is always, well, it's two things. One is always be kind to yourself and have in your head, this is just fun, we're just playing, I don't have to do this flat out, I'm just going to try it and see. So have that kind of playful approach to it, and less is more. If you're not sure, just do a portion of the exercise, or just try getting into the position and not doing the full movement, to give yourself, Cheryl, that confidence in your own body and how your body moves. It's very, very normal for everyone to get tense because you're worrying about it. And when you're tensing up here, it tends to always come into your body anyway. So I would say try and always, remind yourself, this is about feeling good. It's about fun. It's not about being right, being wrong, doing it better than anybody else. None of that matters. It's all about enjoying your movement. So if it doesn't feel like you're enjoying yourself, then maybe leave something out, or just try a portion of it. Like today, we did the side one on one arm, which is quite difficult for balance. So try just doing that and holding your balance and not doing the added arm, the added leg, etc. And then you can layer it up as you get more confident in certain movements. I think often the ones that are tend to make one feel more tense are the ones that you know are a challenge for you, and the ones you feel less confident in your movement. So certain movements you think, oh, I'm not sure I don't like, or there might be movements you don't like. And generally the movement you don't like is often the one you need to do more of, because it means it's an unfamiliar movement pattern. Therefore, it's kind of makes you nervous. So those are my 2 suggestions. Always try and think of it as this is fun and it's playful. Doesn't have to be serious. And maybe just try a portion of something, put it aside and think, right, I'm going to come back to that one and I'm going to give it another go. I hope that helps, Cheryl. I really hope that helps you. Susan Mitchell, thank you very much indeed for your donation. Sue Pinter says, thank you. I think I need to tighten my band in that move. Yes, because your biceps are going to be strong. Okay, so you generally need a lot more when you're going this way. And when you go in the opposite direction, obviously the triceps are not necessarily as strong. So sometimes you need to loosen the band slightly for those. Carol Rose says, I'll get with my hubby regarding credit card info. Oh, bless you. Don't worry at all. That's all good. Terry says, found the side movements quite hard. Would there be a modification? Yes, Terry, leave the band out completely. That would be my modification. And work on kneeling on your side and balancing and holding that movement, maybe with one hand on your hip, or you could start with the other hand down as well. It's not quite the same position, but it's a good way to get into that movement and practice being up in the air. If you don't like being up in the air, then the other option is to lie on your side and do the movement that way. You can do exactly the same sequence, lying completely on your side, Terry. So try that as a modification if you want to see how that one is for you. Susan Mitchell says, Boo is adorable. Yes, she's just constantly licking me at the moment. It's because she wants to go OUT because it's near her WALK time. She can't spell, that's why well, she might be able to spell actually. But there we go. You're just going to wait. We won't be very long. Okay, so Sarah says, thank you, Rachel. I love the equipment classes, especially this stretchy band. Yes, we'll definitely do a lot more of those this year. What I'll do, everybody, is when this session has finished, I'm going to put in some links in the description box below of where I've got this recent set of bands from. I actually got a set and they're really good. They go from a medium to light. And I've also got some loop bands as well, which I will, let's see if I can without disturbing Boo, which I will show you. Loop bands. So they are a little loop like this. And I'm going to do a workout with them at some point, not for a couple of weeks because we'll get back to our mat work next week. But we will add some of the loop band work as well, because I know they're very popular at the moment. Okay, Sudha Pinto says, great question, Cheryl. Thanks, and great advice, Rachel. Good to remember. Oh, thank you very much. Carol Rose says, thank you. I'll have a ninja kitty. He shredded the end of my band. Oh, you've got a ninja kitty who shredded the end of your band while doing the workout. I know. Pilates and pets. I think that's a workout in itself, isn't it? Very good. Louise Rogers says, I do find the bands hard on the fingers. I think I will do light weights next time you have a band class. Yes. Bands can be quite tough on the fingers because you are having to hold all the time, which again is a lot of resistance work. It's quite good for strengthening your hands. But again, if you find it too much, you can switch out and do weights instead. Obviously, weights don't give you the resistance. They give you the weight, which is great, but they don't give you the resistance in the eccentric part of the exercise. So that's just something to think about. But by all means, kind of mix it up. Because yeah, that's what it's all about, challenging ourselves, isn't it? So everyone, I'm going to shoot off now. Just to remind you, I'll be here on Friday. This Friday, we're going to do a 30 minutes core focused workout. And what I want to say is, don't think that means it's going to be like shredding your abs or all these crazy phrases people use. I don't believe in this shredding body fat and all that kind of stuff. This is going to be true Pilates. Is going to be core activation. So a reminder of how to activate your core where your core is, what it is, because it's not just your abdominals. There's a whole load of other muscles that are in your core. So it's going to be 30 minutes core activation and core work, and you're going to feel amazing after. It's going to be a really great session, one of my favorite ones to teach, because it's really what I call the true deep Pilates method that I absolutely love. And you will feel it, but in a really good way. Don't forget to look at the playlist, which is now up. It's February week 1, so do have a look at that. And also a quick reminder to you all that I have a book coming out in March in the UK and in May in Europe, the USA and Canada. It's called The Little Book of Pilates, and we've got a link here in the chat, and is also on the community page. So if you can pre-order a copy, I would really, really appreciate it. Pre-orders really help get the book up the list in Amazon, and that's what I'm trying to do, because I'd like to do more books for you. So do check that out. And then, yes, I shall see you soon. So I'm going to shoot off now. I want to say thank you to everyone for being here today. And it's a thank you from me. It's a thank you for Boo. You did very well, didn't you? Yes, you did. You did very well. Good girl. And we'll see you all same time next week. So take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.